Behind me here is the mighty Annapurnas. For the next 4 days, these majestic peaks will be our home as we trek through one of the Nepal's most beautiful regions. Our journey will lead us all the way to the summit of Poon Hill, where we will witness a breathtaking sunrise over the Annapurnas. Along the way, we will wander to remote mountain villages, explore the heart of Himalayas, and meet the incredible people who call this place home. So come with me, let's begin this unforgettable journey into the Himalayas. Good morning, guys. So today we're gonna start our Pony Hill trek for 3 to 4 days. I arrived in Bogra yesterday around 2 p.m. I checked out for few of the travel agents who can give some good deals on Pony Hill trek. But like most of them costed around $280 or $300 for 3 to 4 days. Then I met one guy. He said that if you get a permit, you can just go and hike Pony Hill. You can just trek to Poon Hill. You don't need a guide, and lots of tea houses where you can stay, and you can have lunch, breakfast, dinner. So everything is very easily accessible, I would say. So yeah, so my plan today is I've gotten my permit done for 1,500 Nepali rupees. Then I booked a cab from here to Nayapul, from where we'll be starting the trek. So this costed me around 3,000 Nepali rupees. I have packed my bag, a small bag. I have carried some small stuff. My other luggage, I'll just put it in the hostel over here. Post that, yeah, let's see. 3 to 4 days of trek, doing it independently, and I hope it goes well. I started my day early, had a quick breakfast at the hostel, and took my cab towards Nayapol. It was almost 1.5 hours long journey. This is where my cab dropped me off, and this is the starting point of our trek. India. So I have started my journey to Poon Hill. So I started it from Nayapol. So let's see, today we have to trek around 12 kilometers, I guess. Reaching Uliri. Let's start. After hiking for almost 1.5 kilometers from Nayapol, you will reach another village called Birethani. Technically, Birethani is the place where your trek starts. There's a checkpoint and information center over here where you need to show your permit before you begin your trek. You can grab some snacks and water over here for your trek. The prices can be a bit on the higher side, but it's still much more cheaper. And it's always better to buy it over here than carry it in your luggage. It's easier to trek with lighter weights on your shoulders, and it also helps the local community to grow.
You will find many trekkers headed to different treks on your way, including the Poon Hill. You will find these kinds of metal bridges at multiple locations during your trek. And you'll also find cute little animals like this.
It's been almost an hour since I started walking from Nepal. So we had a checkpoint at Birithani, around 1 kilometer from Nepal. So there's a restroom over there if you want to use. You can have breakfast if you want. And post that, we have started to climb up now. This is gonna be around 12 kilometers to Ulari. If you can walk further, you can go to Gurapani as well. It's around 16 kilometers from Birithani. So people usually they just walk till Ulari, stay overnight over there, then next day walk to Gurapani, and from Gurapani the third morning we do a trek to Poon Hill for sunrise and then come back. I'll share other details soon. You can look at the view, how beautiful it is. Gurapani, 13.5 kilometers to go. So that means Ulari should be around 9.5 kilometers. So 8.5 kilometers. Or is it 9? No, 9.5 kilometers. Yep.
Every 10 minutes, there are restaurants, tea houses, and even small stores that sell snacks and water. Rhododendron arboreum. Sounds like a Harry Potter movie spell, but it's actually the national flower of Nepal, also known as Lali Guran in the local language. Unfortunately, these are not those flowers. Blooming season of Lali Guran is from March to May. This is the view that you will get if you're studying at this school. Look how beautiful it is.
So we have come from here, and there are a couple of roads here, and you can see a signboard. We have come for around 5.7 kilometers now from Birithani. From Nepal it might be 6.7. Ulari is 3 kilometers. Let's try to reach there and have our lunch. And yeah, I spoke to a guide on the way, and the guide said from Tikadunga to Ulari it's quite steep, so you might have to stay at Ulari. You cannot go beyond Ulari because you'll be tired. So what I'm going to do is the next village is Hile. Post that there's another village, Tikadunga. So I'll try to have my lunch either on Hili or Tikadunga before I start going towards Ulari.
This is Hile, one of the most beautiful village I came across during my trek to Poon Hill. It has many restaurants and tea houses. Tikadunga is just 20 to 30 minutes of trek from Hile. Hello. Trekkers usually prefer to have their lunch at Tikadunga. With beautiful views, you can have your lunch over here. I wasn't hungry, so I thought I'll trek further to Tikadunga and have my lunch over there. These villages are so clean. It's so beautiful. I have finally arrived at Tikadunga. Ulari is 2 hours uphill from Tikadunga, and you need to climb thousands of stairs to reach there. This is going to be quite a challenge. I sat down to soak in these beautiful views before I headed to find out a restaurant to have my lunch. You will find a lot of trekkers just chilling out, having their lunch, and talking about their adventures before they resume their journey to Ulari. One chicken fried rice.
That's all?
Mixed fried rice.
Yes, and other
What do you have in soft drinks?
Sorry?
Soft drink?
What do you want to drink? Soft drinks?
Anything with lemon?
What do you have?
No lemon.
Cold lemon? Can you make?
Yeah, sure.
Level star.
What is that?
1 cup of lemon. Cold lemon.
Cold lemon.
One
Yeah,
cup.
yeah. 1 cup.
Okay. Take it, sir. Where from India?
Yeah, Bangalore.
Bangalore. Take it, sir.
Thank you. Soon after my lunch, I started my journey towards Ulari. With this beautiful landscape to accompany me, I enjoyed every bit of my trek. So I spoke to a guide. So basically, we have to go up here, from here. He said the first 15 minutes were difficult, after that it's easy, but it looks all the same for me. He said it might take another 2 hours to reach there. The water is flowing below these stairs. I reached Tulari at 3 pm. As soon as you enter the village, you can see quite a few of tea houses. I walked further to check out the village and more tea houses. I came back to the tea house that I had checked out right at the beginning when I entered the village. I booked a stay at Hotel Annapurna Viewpoint. It cost me 1000 Nepali rupees for a night stay. There were cheaper ones available too. This was a double bedroom with attached bathroom. It also had a balcony with a view. I placed my dinner order early in the evening at the hotel I stayed. Most of the hotels serve the similar dinner. It cost me around 1000 Nepali rupees. I soaked in these views for the rest of my day. I had early dinner and went early to bed. I had plans to wake up late at night for stargazing, and I was not disappointed. The Milky Way looked magical and surreal. I couldn't capture this amazing experience on video, but I did manage to capture it in a photo. And this is how the first day of my Poon Hill trek came to an end.
Hello guys, so I've started my second day trek from Uliri to Gorepani. It should not be a difficult one, more relaxed one. Might be able to reach in 4 to 6 hours depending on your speed. On the way, we'll stop for lunch. I started a bit late. Most of the trekkers have already left Gorepani towards Gorepani. I'll try to catch them up. We need to go and find a hotel as well, tea house. So let's see.
I have seen multiple signboards across my trek so far, and I found the distances mentioned across different boards confusing. But if you ask any local, they will tell you the exact time it might take to reach your destination. You can even find pony services in these little villages to carry you. Not that I'm in a favor of using animals as mode of transport, but if you look at it from the locals' perspective, this is their bread and butter.
Yesterday I was checking on Google Maps for some hotels and I could see there was a Four Seasons hotel, and I thought it was the actual Four Seasons hotel, but it's a bit different. But still a great hotel with a great view.
I was having a chat with a person at the tea house I stayed at. He said that many trekkers come to Gorepani from different directions, so it might be a little busier than other places, and it would be good to book a tea house before you arrive. He also tried calling the owner of the tea house and checking if there were any rooms available. But sadly, it was all booked. But Gorepani also has plenty of tea houses, so I hope we will find a decent place to stay tonight. This is the direction for another trek called Mohre Trek. There are so many treks across the Himalayas and every trek is equally beautiful. Many of these villages are also connected via roads where you can travel by car. But there are also few villages that are only accessible on foot. You will come across many waterfalls during your journey, and some trekkers actually went inside this one.
Okay. Which side is better? Okay.
This time I too could not resist experiencing the cold Himalayan water flowing down the mountains. And I would recommend this to everyone who is planning to trek here. I know it's gonna be cold, but believe me, it's worth it.
After a refreshing dip at the waterfall, I continued my journey through these misty mountains. As we leave the villages behind, the path slips into dense forest. Moss-covered trunks, waterfalls whispering nearby, and sunlight filtering through these trees. It's peaceful yet humbling, nature reminding us how small we really are. These two are having the best time of their lives. I personally feel second day of this trek is one of the best day. Trekkers have their lunch at Nange Thani before they proceed their journey. It's around 1.5 hours to Gorepani from here. I reached Nangithani around 11:30 am. I had my lunch before I resumed my journey to Gorepani. You can also hire a porter to carry your luggage along with you on your trek. And this is one of the porter carrying luggage for one of the trekker.
What are these people made of? How can they carry such a big luggage and just walk casually uphill? Not just any hill, Himalayas. Even at such a remote place, you can find bins. It's all the way along this trekking path, and there's no littering at all. It's super clean. Villages on the way are super clean and beautiful. Just love it. Finally, I managed to find a stick. It was a broken bamboo tree which had fell and it was dry, so I just picked it up. This will help a bit in my trekking journey. Many moments to go. We have made it to Gorepani.
As soon as you enter Gorepani, you will find a checkpoint, few houses, and some restaurants. This is the way for Poon Hill. But we are not going here today. We will be taking another direction and climbing few more stairs before we reach the heart of Gorepani village. You can even hike Poon Hill for the sunset. It's a 1 hour climb. I will be sticking for the sunrise tomorrow. I was able to find a decent tea house for 1000 Nepali rupees. An ordinary tea house with an extraordinary view.
So currently I'm at Gorapani. This is the second day of my trek. I'm planning to go to Poon Hill tomorrow morning. Watch the sunrise and head towards Tadapani, the third day of my trek. It's really beautiful to just sit here and immerse in this beautiful view of Annapurna. Let me show you. So there is Annapurna. This is Annapurna 1. And just beside that there is Annapurna 2 as well. I'm just chilling out in Gorapani village. It's a beautiful village. There's a small market as well, just few shops, but it's pretty cozy market, I would say. And I'm loving it.
Just a correction, I think I was wrong about Annapurna 2. I think it was Dhaulagiri or Annapurna South. I'm not sure. If any of you guys know, please let me know in the comments. And this is Mount Fishtail. I had an early dinner and went to bed, as tomorrow is the big day. We will be starting an early hike to Poon Hill for the sunrise. This is the spot where you buy your entry ticket for Poon Hill. It costs 150 Nepali rupees. I began my trek at around 4:30 am, hoping to catch the sunrise from the top. A local told me the sun would rise at 6:15 am, and the hike from Gorapani to Poon Hill usually takes about an hour. As you can see, it's all stairs, an entire hour of climbing stairs. You might remember the two paths you see as soon as you enter Gorapani. One heads towards Poon Hill and the other leads to the main village. I had assumed I needed to walk back to that junction to start the ascent, but actually there's another route that takes you to Poon Hill directly from the village. There are plenty of trekkers heading the same way, so finding the trail is never a problem. And if you missed stargazing earlier, you still get a small glimpse of the night sky when you begin your climb in the early morning darkness. I reached the top in about an hour, about 30 minutes before sunrise. This is why trekkers start before dawn. The first glow over these mountains is something you need to experience at least once in your life. This is a viewing platform you can climb for a better view of sunrise.
I didn't go up because it was quite crowded. The sunrise looked equally beautiful from every corner of Poon Hill. There's a small cafe at the top that serves hot drinks and snacks. And trust me, a warm cup of coffee in this cold, magical place is something you wouldn't miss. As the sun rises over the Himalayas, the world feels new again. Like the mountains are slowly waking up. In that moment, surrounded by hundreds, yet lost in my own silence. The sunrise felt like a gift meant just for me. The small aircraft you see in the sky is an ultralight flight from Pokhara. These flights start around sunrise and give travelers an aerial view of Annapurna Range during sunrise. After soaking in the sunrise for about an hour, I begin my trek back to my tea house. Once I reached, I freshened up and had a quick hot breakfast before starting my journey towards Tadapani.
This trail of around 10 kilometers takes about 5 to 6 hours to complete. The route begins with a steep climb through dense rhododendron forest and later opens up to ridge walks with stunning views of Annapurna South, Hinchuli and Machapuchre. This stretch is known for its peaceful wilderness, creeping birds and occasional encounters with mountain wildlife, making it one of the most beautiful segments of the Poon Hill trek.
Quiet forests, rolling hills, and long moments where the Himalayas peek through the clouds. On the way, I reached Tapladanta, a beautiful ridge that opens up to a wide view of Annapurna Range. It's one of those places where you naturally stop, take a breath, and admire how endless the mountains feel. Standing at Tapladanta, I realized the journey is not just about reaching the destination. Sometimes the best moments happen in between.
The trail from Tapladanta to Tadapani takes around 2 to 3 hours through beautiful rhododendron forest with occasional mountain views. The route includes long stone steps, waterfalls, and peaceful forest trails, making it a refreshing and scenic descent into Tadapani. There are multiple waterfalls on this route, making every few minutes feel like a new surprise. Watching older people trek here made me realize something important. Life is not about waiting for the right time, it's about starting now. They are the living proof that passion keeps you young. This is Banthanti, a quiet little stop on the way to Tadapani. Perfect place to refill energy, sip some tea, and breathe in the fresh mountain air. Finally reached Tadapani, and after a long trek, nothing felt better than sitting down for a warm, satisfying lunch. So currently I'm in Tadapani. This is the third day. So I had planned to stay here, but then I decided it's just 2.5 hours or around 2.5 hours or 3 hours of distance from here to Gandruk, which I can cover tomorrow morning, or else I can just start now and finish it off. So I've decided to go to Gandruk now. It's around 2:45. I might reach there around 6 or prior to that. So yeah, I'll be going to Gandruk, and I'll find some transportation and go to Pokaro. So I'll complete my trek in just 3 days. One thing that I wanted to mention is Nepali people are amazing. They are sweet, kind, always ready to help. I'm just loving my time over here.
This session of the trek takes you through dense rhododendron forests and mystery trails that feel straight out of the storybook. This part of the trek reminded me how peaceful walking can be. No rush, just the sound of forest guiding the way to Gandruk. The beauty of this stretch isn't dramatic or loud. It's quiet, green, and comforting. The kind of landscape that stays with you long after the trek is over.
Most of the trekkers might have reached their destination for today. They tried, like normally everyone reaches at around 3 p.m. So this whole place is just for myself. There's no one around. It's very peaceful. It's 4:30 and it has started getting dark. I might take another 1 hour or so to reach Gundruk, from where I'll be taking a bus or a taxi to Pokhara. Look at this, how beautiful it is. There's no one around, it's just me and this jungle with lots of noise from these insects, but I'm loving it. I did not see a single person for almost 1.5 hours on this trail from Godapani to Gundukpur. I thought I'll grab some water on the way, but I could not find any restaurants or any shops to get water. Finally, I have arrived at a place where hopefully I'll get some water. So I reached Gandruk in 2.5 hours. Post that, like Gandruk is pretty big village compared to the other villages that we have seen on this trek. So from the point I reached Gandruk, for the point till the point I reached the Gandruk bus station, it's another 30 minutes of walk. I'm almost there now. Another 100 meters of walk. And it's time to say bye to my two companions, without whom I would have not able to complete this trek. Thank you so much, and hope these two companions find some other traveler who would pick them up for their journey across the Himalayas.
Okay, so my genius plan of coming from Tadapul to uh, Gandruk and taking a bus or a shared cab from here to Pokaro and finishing off my trek in 3 days has failed because I reached Gandruk around 5:30, 5:36, and there are no buses available. Last bus was at around 2 p.m. and there are no people at this time going back to Pokhara. If I have to take a private cab, it would cost me around 6 to 7 thousand. Instead, I thought I'll spend a night over here, and head to Pokhara tomorrow morning. There's a bus at 8:30 in the morning, so I'll try to catch that.
I found a decent hotel room for 1500 Nepali rupees, right in front of the bus station. One thing I love about hotel rooms in Nepal is that no matter where you stay, you are always greeted with the beautiful view. I had dinner at the hotel and called it a day. Next morning, I managed to get a shared taxi early. The fare was 6000 Nepali rupees, split among 6 of us. It was a 2-hour ride from Gandruk to Pokhara, with a short tea break along the way. And that wrapped my journey to the Poon Hill, a place where every step reminds you how small we are and how incredibly beautiful this world can be. From freezing mornings to golden mountains, this trek gave me more than just views. It gave me memories I will carry forever. If you enjoyed this journey, make sure to subscribe for more adventures. See you in the next one.